Well, good morning, Golf to Lake Church. I am so glad you have chosen to join me this morning. It is the 2nd of November. We are in November. We are just going on our way. We're trucking our way into our Thanksgiving season. There are so many different things that are going on. What an amazing week. I am blown away, and maybe is the best word I can come up with the turnout from Trunk or Treat this past week. For all you that did a car, holy moly, thank you. Y'all all did an amazing job. And we'll be, of course, announcing our winners on Sunday, and you will see that on Sunday morning. But I just want to say thank you. I know Pastor has probably already said it, but I want to say thank you. You helped make our events go. What an amazing, we had well over, it's got to be over 1,500 people that we've seen. On Sunday, we had close to 60 cars. We had countless volunteers from the parking, people in the back, and then we, of course, our student ministry running as candy runners, and then, of course, some of our staff were doing the hot dog stand, and, of course, just to make a huge event like that takes a multitude of people, and I just want to say thank you. You are what makes that work, and so I would just want to say thank you so much for all that you do and support. We have other things coming up. I mean, in just a couple of weeks, we have, we have a golf tournament coming up on November 12th, and then right after the golf tournament, then next Saturday, we have two events on one day. Yes, we double booked on purpose. We have our annual craft show here in our gymnasium, and then on the same day, from 9 to 11, we'll be at the public shopping mall plaza right there, right next to our church, and collecting food for Daystar, our local ministry place that helps homeless people and people that are in need for food. And with the season of coming, it'll be an opportunity for you to be a part of that and give for that. And that is coming up on the 19th of November. And then, of course, we have a live nativity. Now, I just met with John and Pam Collins. Pastor Lloyd and I sat down. This is going to be something you do not want to miss. I don't want to miss it. I'm going to be there. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to be such a neat opportunity. They'll be having a meeting for the volunteers coming up, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, right after church in the Life Center. Just an opportunity for you to serve and reach our community. This is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to see all this. Things are coming together. John and Pam have been working so hard and pulling all this together. So I cannot wait to see this happen. And of course, that's in December. We have Operation Christmas Child. I think there's one more packing day for Operation Christmas Child. We have 200 boxes was our goal. We have met that. And maybe even a little bit more. And they have one more packing party. We'll be praying over the boxes coming up on the 13th of November as collection week starts that week of November 14th. Just so many. The fall is crazy. It is absolutely crazy around here. Busy, but it's all great stuff. I can't wait to see how everything turns out. It is keeping us all on our toes. And then, of course, we have our Christmas service. We have a special service on the 18th, and of course Christmas morning. So Jesus is coming and Jesus is here. You will see that advertised out in our community, and it'd be a great time for you to invite people to our community to be a part of our church. So this morning, I'm not going to take a long time. I just want to read a brief story and a brief verse and talk about it just for a few minutes. And so we'll make our time relatively short today. But Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1 through 3, we call this a really one of our favorite verses about our heroes of the faith. But listen to this. It says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that is so easily entangles, and let's run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let's fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured so much opposition from sinful man, so that you will not grow weary, nor would you lose heart. So there's a story about a man who decided to take his hang glider out on a turbulent day. And wisdom probably should have told him that it's probably not a good idea to go out. But he, in his eagerness to pick up his new toy and his new hobby, decided to go and get in the air anyway. So all went well for the first part of his trip, and then a sudden change of air began to force his small craft barreling towards the earth. And he began to pray, sensing that he was about to crash right into the ground. And at this point, he had no earthly idea how to pull out of this downdraft. And then out of the corner of his eye, he saw an eagle that was caught in the same draft. And he watched the eagle's response. And the eagle, with his spread wings, seemed to be diving into the ground. But without a moment of hesitation, he too aimed his glider towards the ground and flew. In a few short flashes of time, both he and the eagle had miraculously pulled out of the draft. And because of this, the man knew he could do nothing but save himself. He just simply followed the example of the one flying beside him and the one who knew how to fly better than he did. This illustration, unlike what we as Christians can do in this life that's to come, is there are often moments where it seems like the world is crashing in around us. And those moments we must fix our eyes on Jesus, our example, our very life and our very breath, and he is the reason that we exist. And if you this morning are caught up in something that seems like your life is barreling and crashing and going directly to the ground, I encourage you to look to the one who knows how to do life the best. That when we're caught in a sense of a draft that is causing us to have hesitation, I encourage you this morning, wherever you are, to look to the one who knows better than we do and follow his example. Jesus is our example. I encourage you today. I hope that encouraged you today. For the author and the perfecter of our faith, that is the one who we are trying to please. I told you it was going to be short, and I've kept my word this morning. I hope you have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you tonight. And also, for those that I won't see tonight, we'll see you on Sunday. God bless you.